my name's Helen, and today I'm going to do the bookshelf scavenger hunt. I'm back home, and I actually have a bookshelf, even though it doesn't have the books that you've seen me haul on it. Anyway, the bookshelf scavenger hunt was created by Sarah from Library of Sarah, and when I'm looking to the side, I'm looking at my laptop for the things I need to find and the other information. So the first thing we need to find is an author's name or title that starts with the letter Z, or that has the letter Z in it. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Item number 2, find a classic. How about The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett? Okay, the third thing we need to look for. Find a book with a key on it. Fetch! By, was it Laura Whitcomb? Okay, the fourth thing. Find the oldest book on your shelf. I'm gonna try and do this 2 ways. I'm going to do it by oldest that I own and oldest that I've, like that, by publication date.
So let's do it here. Oldest that I own.
So I'm pretty sure the oldest book that I own is my all-time favorites Disney classics. Going by the publication date that is currently in the books, my oldest one is The Castle on the Cliff. This was actually my grandmother's, and it's from 1950. Going by the original publication date, it would be A Study in Scarlet by Arthur Conan Doyle, in which the original publication date was 1887. The next item is find a book with a girl on the cover. The Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. Find a book that has an animal in it. Aragon by Christopher Paolini. And so the next one is find a book with a male protagonist. Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendar Blake. Find a book with only words on it. This could be problematic. I think that the closest thing I have to only having words on the cover is Will Grayson by John Gray and David Levithan, because it has words, but then it's on like colors, but there's no pictures or anything. Next is find a book with illustrations in it. Okay, I've got one. It's called Coranda's Crown, written and illustrated by Lee Edward Fody. Little background story. This author comes from my hometown. He was actually friends with my mother when they were in high school, and he sent me every book he has ever written. And I'm trying not to open it too much because I haven't actually opened it, but it says, "For Helen, be magical," and then it's signed Lee Edward Fody. And yes, and it does have illustrations all throughout it. For example, this whole cover is his art style. Find a book with gold lettering. Okay, so for gold lettering, I have The Web of Fire by Steve Vogt, not the actual cover, but gold lettering. Right. Find a diary, true or fictional. And I found this. We Are Patriots, Hope's Revolutionary War Diary by Christiana Gregory. Find a book written by someone with a common last name like Smith.
Uh-oh. Have to check on LJ stuff. You just go there. What is going on?
I am going with LJ Smith in particular. This is The Forbidden Game, which I haven't read. So the next is find a book that has a close-up of something on it. How about Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris, which is the first book in the True Blood series. Find the book on your shelf that takes place in the earliest time period.
That was 1777.
Nobody's Princess by Esther Friesner. This takes place in whenever Sparta was like a big thing. Find a hardcover without a dust jacket. The only one I have is right here. New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. Teal or turquoise colored.
And if you're wondering, I don't have the fault research. It's back in my dorm room.
The book I was going to pull out isn't as perfect as this. This is Princess on the Brink by Meg Cabot. Find a book with stars on it. I finished doing the tag and then my battery died. A book with stars on it. The book that I went with is The Restaurant at the End of the Universe by Douglas Adams, which is book 2 in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy, which is a trilogy in 5 parts. And the last question is find a non-YA book, for which I went Nightwalker by Jocelyn Drake. This is the first book in the Dark Days series. That's it! I have completed the bookshelf scavenger hunt and I actually managed to find everything. I will see you soon with another video. Bye!